Yes. 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 Um, Happy Valentine's Day. It's February 14th, 2026. It's Saturday. Just getting things situated here. Yeah, we're gonna do a oops. Anyway, who cares? We're not starting over. Because it's Valentine's Day and I love that you know. Okay. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She make me feel alright. She make my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low, she causes no surprise. Okay, let's stop. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna do this Valentine spread. Okay. Um. Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in your day. I hope you're feeling loved and blessed. Blessed. Hope you're feeling loved and blessed. Okay. Checking in, checking in. Checking in, checking in. How's everybody doing? How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? Did you take your meds? I sometimes too forget. Man. Okay. I gotta get some more sage. Yes, we gotta cleanse the area, remember? Yes, yes. We can't forget that. I think I did do that yesterday. When we gotta keep things on course, right? Because we're still are you feeling all right? Are you feel are you feeling a little unbalanced? Because I told you about Saturn yesterday entering Aries, remember? All right, so we gotta cleanse the area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Back. All right. We gotta ground ourselves. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. That's what it is, and that's what I said. Okay. Who is that? Oh no. Oh no. All right. So, what are we talking about? Saturday, Valentine's Day, the love day. I was going to wear my FUK. It says FUKLUV right there. I was going to wear it, but it's in the laundry. And I was like, damn. Because that's my shirt. Um, my, yeah. But love, we'll talk about two different things. Self love, because people talk about love and they automatically think, oh, I'm single. Yep, so am I. And I am so happy. Look at my hair shining. Look at my hair shining. Look at my hair shining. Huh? Because no stress. Okay? I've lost my hair before from stress. Okay? Look at that shining. Look at that glistening. Look at that. Sing, bing. Look at that glistening. Yeah. But, whew, ran out of breath. Got all excited about being single. Yeah, happiest I've ever been, right? Because this is what I'm saying. I don't want somebody to tell me they love me. I want somebody to tell me they respect me and then show it. There's a whole lot. I love you. No, because do they show you they love you? They do quite the opposite. Okay, so enough of that. We're gonna. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna focus on something else. We're gonna focus on the our self care, our self love, respect, honor, loyalty, compassion, and nurturing to yourself. Okay. So first, we're gonna discuss a little bit about Saturn, because as that's what we always do. And what is Saturn? Okay, is represented by the World card out of the tarot. Okay, and it's ruled by Saturn. Okay, the planetary link is Saturn. Okay, and the World card represents. We'll go over that integration, completion, success, discipline, end of a cycle, fulfillment, harmony, recognition, freedom, evolution. All right. And it's also got a representation within the card about Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. These are the fixed. In connection to love, it's about card. When it comes up in a spread, I'm talking about the when if it's representing love, it's about commitment. If it's representing career, it's the success of it, and if it's representing your spirituality, it's connected to enlightenment, your connection to your higher self, and your spirituality is connected. Okay, that part. Okay, a little sippy sip. I'm still working on my coffee. I'm not gonna say what time it is because you'll be like, what? Okay, it's 2 o'clock. It's 2 p.m. I woke up at 11 o'clock. I was in there, so I'm still working on a little bit of coffee. All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the spread. Okay, all right. See if it comes up in the spread. It'll tell us about celebrating an achievement because a new cycle is about to begin. Because the world card is the last card in the tarot deck. I'm not, excuse me, no, it's not. The last card in the major arcana of the deck, I meant. So, and it's someone to whale. So let's take it down to the cards because that's what we're here for. All right. We're going to shuffle it a little bit more with our purpose and intent. A. Look at that. My hand's working better. My hand's working better. Better butter. All right. All right. Let's cut the deck. Cut the deck like we're cutting out the negativity or like cutting the check. Cut the check. All right. All righty now. All right. So we're going to go over the spread real quick. It's only 5 cards unless something happens and we feel like there's some needed extended version 3.0, right? Okay. So let's see what we got going on here. One being in the middle is how can I accept myself as I am today? That's where we at. That's where we at for Valentine's Day. This is your Valentine's self-love tarot spread, okay? If you want to know who your soulmate is, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Okay? Because have you accepted yourself? Do you accept yourself fully? So when you go into that step into that relationship, are you giving of yourself and accepting of the love that hopefully they're giving you, and recognizing, is it even there? Okay. So how can I accept myself as I am today? All right. Two over to the left. How can I honor my capacity to love? Because do you even have the capacity? Do you honor that aspect of holding space for yourself and for others? Three is going to be to the right. A way that I can express my love today. How can you express your love to yourself today? Being doing something for yourself, buying something for yourself, so uh, taking a break, buying some new pajamas and sheets and whatnot, and just having a wonderful evening by yourself. Something, something for yourself, right? Some a way that you can express the love that you have for yourself, right? Um, which involves self care, buying some new, beauty stuff, bath stuff, Bath and Body Works, baby. Shit, Bath and Body Works. Go get the, or even Ulta Beauty. I love. You know what I love is Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro. Uh, and I know I'm not saying that even the way they probably say it. But nonetheless, wonderful smelling. They got the bath soap, the spray, the lotions, the body butter, all that. So, okay, going on. Four, how can I recognize when I'm being loved? Can you recognize when somebody's even showing you love? Like, do you accept it and, and show gratitude? Right. Five, how I can bring more love into my life. Um, do you isolate yourself now from it totally, like I do? Um, so we're learning this. We're learning this too, right? We're learning this too. So let's go ahead and get into it. One, how can I accept myself as I am today? Skip the doo dah right there. That enthusiasm of the of your body. The pentacles represents physical things, earth and the body, right? Um, so yeah, the how can you accept yourself as be enthusiastic about yourself, your body, you know, that embodiment also of accepting what should feel good, which is the love that you deserve to give to yourself, and be enthusiastic about it, because that's what the page represents. It's the youthfulness. It's enthusiasm. Seeing the situation like, you know what? This is gonna be great. This is gonna be wonderful. This is gonna be good for me. This is gonna be worth the time, baby. Worth the time. Giving it to yourself. That whatever it is you're not giving to yourself now, you deserve that now. Okay, so how can you accept yourself? Be enthusiastic. Just enthusiastic about it. Yourself, your life, your physical things, your resources, and your body, baby. Just enthusiastic about all of it. Okay. Oh, this goes in the middle. Yes, and finding that wisdom in there. You know, I say that because if you look right there, the little owl. So your inner wisdom. It's right there. So just enthusiastic, enthusiastic, enthusiasm, I got the enthusiasms. Sounds like almost sounds like a rat. I got the enthusiasms right here. Enthusiasms, but it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Enthusiastic. I don't know why I'm stuck on that word. Okay, let's move on. ADHD. How can I honor my capacity? How can I honor my capacity to love? Four of Wands, stability, structure, and or stagnation. Wands being your passion, your activities, and your fire. You can honor your capacity to love by being passionate about it. Just by simply being passionate about it. And structuring. Structure. Why does that word sound so weird? Structure, structuring. I don't know why that sounds weird to me right now. Structuring that passion, right? The enthusiasm of the whole thing, right? And the passion, the enthusiasm, and just structuring. I don't know why I can't say that word, but you know what I mean, man. Okay. Structuring, structured, structured, structure your passion, build it, innovate it, right? Innovate it. You know, if it's something that you want, you have to build it, right? You can honor your capacity to love simply by structured passion, structured fire, I don't know what the hell I just said. Structured desire. Whatever it is that you want, you have to structure it. Okay. A way, number three, a way that I can express my love today. Hopefully, you don't have to structuring it. Oh, Lord. All right, we're still on that passion, that activity or that project, whatever it is that you need to build and structure. Um, because TEDS is about completing a cycle, right? And that's what we're talking about when it comes to the world on Saturday. Um, it's all about completion. You can express your love for yourself today by working on your passion, whatever it is, that project that you want to do, that activity you want to do, that passion, that fire and desire inside of you, deep inside of you, that you want to get out, that you're not enthusiastic about it yet, right? And the way to get there is being enthusiastic oh Lord, and the structure, and you can express that simply by starting and completing, right? Starting and completing. Because if you don't start it, it's never going to happen. It's not going to even going to come to fruition in any way, shape, or form because you're not even trying, right? Okay. So here we are at four. How can I recognize when I'm being loved? That one can be hard. I know that. I think I've been through that a few times where it's just Yeah, not even believable. Uh, you saw me shuffle. You saw me, you saw me shuffle. You saw me cut the deck. You saw that there's no cut. There's no pulling anything out. You always see the cards. Uh, what did we say today is represented by? What is Saturday represented by? It's not me, it's the tarot, right? The energy and the spirits. How can I recognize when I'm being loved? Just by disciplining yourself and telling yourself. Because the world is all about what? Right? What did we talk about? Didn't we talk about this? It represents integration, completion, success, discipline, end of a cycle, fulfillment, harmony, recognition, freedom, evolution, right? How can I recognize when I'm being loved? Disciplining yourself, right? You have to find harmony within yourself and your own fulfillments. If you're not fulfilling your own desires, right? If you're not enthusiastic even about your own self and what's right in front of you, you're just miserable, right? And you have to complete that cycle over here. That's what was over here. This was, remember, the 10 of wands. And now remember, this is about completing that cycle, the way that I can express my love today, ending this cycle and allowing yourself to enjoy it, being enthusiastic and structure the structure during. But how can you recognize when you're being loved? It's just by completing this work over here, because the success is right here. The discipline has to be there. Okay. Strong, strong, strong. Strong, strong, strong. You saw me cut the deck. You saw me shuffle. You saw it all. Okay. Oh, Lord. All right, the last card. Let me take a sip because I love my coffee. You know, I love that. All right, how can I bring more love to my life? Compromising. And look, Pentacles, Pentacles. It's directly to you, right back to you. All you have to do is compromise and show yourself some compassion. When it's connected to spirituality, it's about that enlightenment and seeing that within yourself. Seeing that within yourself. Compromising that part of you that says, I can't be enthusiastic about it, and you don't know how to structure your desires and passion. But with the world, how can you recognize when you're being loved? Is that completion, a completion of these aspects. to have that discipline and that completion within. And you can bring more love into your life with that compromise, right? That compromise within yourself. This Pentacles represents resources, physical things in the body. But we're dealing with the body, the embodiment, right, of who you are in regards to in regards to love. And that's why I say this is about compromising. I don't know why I keep using the word compromising that part of you that doesn't serve you. You know, you have to create a new song is what I'll say. Because if you see, she's playing a piano, and the tree trunk is going through the piano. So that piano is where she's creating her song, and it's connecting to the earth, and that's sort of what you need to do, and that's how you compromise by creating your song and connecting to the earth, your body, yourself, um, nature, connecting with nature, and creating that music within that that part of you that needs the love. hmm And you can bring more love into your life if you make that compromise and create that new rhythm of yourself. You know, you got to find a new pace, a new way of thinking, a new way um, of how you feel when it comes to letting love into your life. hmm I think that's what it is. Is that what it is? That's what it is, man. Yeah, but isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? We got the world in there to get the world card on the world day, right? Getting the world card on the world day. That's wild. Within tarot, like you, okay, that's wild. Like, and it keeps happening. But I guess that just says it all, right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And mind you, like when the this is down, I'm not like I might got my eyes closed. I'm like listening, if you will, to the message that needs to be processed and shared. So, and sometimes I just have to look up because I have like, notes and stuff like, and then I think of the keyword and then I go from that, like, what's the message here, because sometimes the message doesn't match the question, and the question doesn't match the message. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to go with that. And maybe the message, even what I plan, like the other day when I planned the simple spread, and it was like, nope, this ain't that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? Who knows? So you just gotta make that connection, and that, like I said, that enthusiasm, because that's what the page is. That's what the page is, youthful enthusiasm, right? About about who you are, and what you want, right? Because we got two pentacles out of the thing. along with the world card and two wand cards. So, desire and who you are, who you are. Pentacles, pentacles. Is the where you have trouble accepting yourself, it's connected to that nature inside of you. That pentacles represents physical things, resources in the body. But what that means is, right? What are your resources? Your physical things. Your it's about grounding and standing firm, right? And being enthusiastic about who you are and knowing that the wisdom is already there. Hmm. Yeah. Enthusiastic. Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. I see I got stuck on that word. Enthusiastic. Be enthusiastic about your life and who you are. And structure your passions and your desires and the completion of those desires. Work on those desires. Work on those desires. Because that came up right here. Double whammy, right? Work on those desires. Be enthusiastic. Be enthusiastic about what you want and who you are, right? And compromise. Compromise. These two connect. Hmm. And then here we are with the world right there. How can you recognize when you're being loved? It's this that whole completion. That whole completion. Once you complete the task of recognizing who you are and what you desire and what you need, then that completion will come. Yeah, yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. I hope this resonated with you. Well, if it doesn't, if some does, leave behind what doesn't, right? Right. All right. So we're gonna close this for now. I think this is good. We appreciate the energy, right? That came through. I mean, all right. We're gonna put this to rest. And I hope you find the space you need to heal. All right. I hope you enjoy your Saturday. Remember, it's wash day, right? What are you gonna wash? I know. I got washing to do too. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's with a partner or by yourself. Get you a cup of tea, get you something good to eat, put you on a movie, put on your jammy jams after you work or whatever it is you do, and feel good, man. That's it. That's it. That's all she wrote. All right, yeah. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you uh I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget, you know the drill. Comment, like, subscribe, do those things. Hit them buttons, right? Please, if you could, if you will. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for coming by. Love y'all.